Welcome back to another live stream. It feels like I have not been live or doing stuff with you guys in like a month. And there's a very specific reason for that where we're going to be going over it a little bit as well. I had just a silly weekend. But we're back now. I finally made it home. It feels like I haven't been home in fucking forever, but we are going to have another amazing week, team. Shout out to the Trade 1348 gang showing up here a little early. I have a lot of things to say about this market this morning. We have a really, really big week ahead with potential earnings, big moves. We have CPI and PPI coming out later this week. Overall, this is a very, very important week, especially when we go look at the daily and the 4-hour charts for the SPY. What I'm leaning towards right now, the overall conclusion is you got to be incredibly careful with swings, which there really aren't very many setups that I was looking for this morning. And this is going to be more so of a day trade week and wait for things to actually come and set up the way that we want them to. So team, make sure that you guys hit that like button on the way in. Let's have an amazing day today. Where are the ankles? They're right here, bro. Good morning to Tor, John Cashola, Dr. Bob, James, Keith, Pirate, Alex, Nettie, Bariqua, Infamous, Daily Taylor, Logan. There we go. And Tor, what up, team? How are we doing? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I had sort of a good weekend for a little bit, and then it became absolutely terrible. Not really. I mean, I was calling a bunch of people useless, which was kind of fun. Sounds like you had to deal with some BS. JetBlue, did you feel me dirty a few years ago too? Yeah, I saw, dude. I like started there. I'm gonna leave out a couple of aspects of the story about what I was gonna do, but then I'll tell you what I did do. I kind of just started just like willy-nilly calling people useless because they were really pissing me off at this point. But I'll tell you the story in a little bit. But we got some stuff that we got to go over here, team. Oh man, here we go. They were useless. Like I wasn't gonna call them useless if they were useless. They were useless. It was mainly the pilots being assholes. I was like, fuck you. I know what you guys just did. And I didn't call it to them. I was talking to somebody on the phone. I'm like, I'm either gonna talk to these useless people or those. But we'll go over it. So AMD and Nvidia look interesting. Actually, AMD on the longer time frames has my attention a little bit. You look at this on the 4-hour, it is kind of consolidating around this 200. The daily is going to look a little bit different here. The daily is kind of chopping around here, which again, you do have a couple of these levels up here that I do like. There's Mara still interesting on the daily here. It does have to break above those key levels that we've set up here. That like 1780 level that we have to get through. Now with the SPY doing what it's doing and what it did Friday, look at this. Look at this price action, dude, that the SPY performed on Friday. Rip, shark, really nice rip to the upside, and then absolute elevator right to the down. That seller's really, really stepping up here. Now, there's a couple of different things that this could mean. This could just be selling into the weekend because of a crazy last 2 weeks and people just wanted to reposition going into these next couple of weeks, which I think is pretty possible too. Unless the other scenario is true in which the sellers are really taking control, which you can kind of see on this daily time frame. You're dropping below this 13. You're dropping below this 200 here. You are kind of consolidating at this 200. As you can see, we're bouncing up a little bit, like 0.5% in the pre-market here, but we do have some decent downside. And I'm actually not mad about this at all. You have this 4-hour traffic light to the downside, and you have the 200 EMA sitting down here right around 441. I don't think it's out of the question that we go down there and touch that. When? Could be this week, could be next week. I don't know. But I think, are going to be in for some wildness. The problem then becomes, okay, how are we going to then react to CPI on Thursday? That's the biggest thing happening this week. We have CPI Thursday, PPI Friday. That's going to be what the market's really bracing for. So in the meantime, it's going to be about, okay, identifying the tickers that have the potential to make good moves, but really, really focusing in on the day trades this week. Remember, there's a time and a place for the swings with proper risk management, but this week is probably not going to be one of them. My voice sounds like I was out late last night. Well, no, I was not. We can tell the airport story really quick, though. Oh, man, you guys are ripping the like button this morning. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I just personally don't really trust this market to the upside yet. After Fitch, after some of these earnings coming out, after the selling that we have seen come into this market, like right here, I believe this was Fitch day. Yeah, this was Fitch day. And then we came up, we tried to start to break out of this here, and then boom, right back down. So we'll see what ends up happening. But here's my airport story. Really quick. because I know it's Monday and we got to get into the charts here. I got a couple of other tickers that we got to go over as well, but keep smacking that like on the way in, team. And again, for all of you guys sitting on the sidelines, remember everybody gets their first month free to trade1348.com. The QR code is right here. The link's at the top of the live chat. Again, the education that you guys are getting, which is the most important thing in the market. Alerts are useless unless you know how to use them. So again, if you guys want to come be properly educated on how to actually make money in this market, unlike these other idiots out there that are like, follow my trades. Check out that link, check out that QR code, get your first month free with code GAINS. But here's the airport story. So I'm in New York City. I have to get to JFK for like a 7-something flight. So I leave at 4:30 because it takes about an hour to get there because of all the traffic and nonsense. So I get there. The airport's a fucking zoo. I'm sitting in security for like an hour. Then I finally get through security and like I'm sitting at the terminal, or whatever the hell, the gate, and the flight keeps getting delayed. And I'm like, well, I just won't go out Saturday night then. That's fine. I'll just go home, get a good night's sleep. Whatever. No big deal. We finally get on the plane and it's taken a little while. They're not doing the security thing or the safety checks. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Eventually they do the safety checks and then we're sitting down kind of doing nothing. Then the pilot comes on and he's like, yo, sorry, there's some weird nonsense with the engine, but it's all good now. Now we're just waiting to go. And I'm like, all right, cool. The lights are off in the plane. The engines are on, and we're sitting there for 45 minutes to an hour. That's how long the flight is from JFK to Logan. So I'm like, the fuck is this nonsense? All of a sudden, the pilots come on. They go, oh, sorry, guys. We got bad news. We're now past our flight time. You guys all got to get off the plane. So I'm sitting there like, you motherfuckers just really delayed this nonsense until you then said you can't fly anymore, and then are kicking us off the plane. So then I'm off the plane. I'm asking the people, I'm like, are we like going to go? Or like, are they going to find another pilot? They're like, we don't know. So then I'm sitting there at like 11 o'clock at JFK, starting the travel day at 4:30 when I was supposed to be home at 9. And I'm like, all right, this is bullshit. So then there's another flight that's supposed to go out, but they keep getting delayed too. So I'm like, well, if they can't find pilots for that one, they're definitely not finding it for mine. So then I'm trying to find like jets, helicopters, rent a car to just drive back. Other flights, nothing. So I then have to Uber from JFK back to New York City and then go to sleep there. But then my sister's birthday was like yesterday. So that was cool. So then I got to like, I ate breakfast. Then I get on a train, go to Stanford, then get on a train from Stanford all the way back to Boston. Terrible, bro. Aries, you actually thought that crazy plane girl was cute from TikTok? I think a lot of people did, man. Okay. All right, everybody. Let's see what we're going to get today. That's my plane story. It's bullshit. That's what I have to say about that. Nonsense. What a bunch of crap. Dude, I know. I'm going to call JetBlue and be like, you're paying for my car service there, my Uber back, my flight, my train ticket. Fuck you. Or I'm just going to make it my life's mission to just go talk a lot of shit on JetBlue the entire time. They kick you when you're down, but they want to kick it when you're up. 1348 calendar layer. Tesla news. All right, hold on. What do we got? Tesla names Vaibhav. Okay, as CFO to succeed. Okay, interesting. Interesting. They give us flight vouchers, but why would we want that experience again? They can fuck themselves. They're paying, bro. I want my money back. Is Tessie reacting on that? Down. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. When the market dips, can you give me an example? We're talking about scaling in? No, I can give you one right now. Yeah, Aries. So here's a good example right here. This is probably the best example right here. So there's different spots on the chart with different risk. Think about it like this. Think about it like a 1 minute, a 2 minute, a 3 minute, and a 5 minute traffic light. I mean, maybe not even a 2 minute, a 1 minute, a 3 minute, a 5 minute traffic light. If you're going to go from a 1 minute traffic light to a 3 minute traffic light to a 5 minute traffic light, well, price is going to trend in that direction, which is kind of what you saw here on this move up. This is one of the best examples of this, I think. So you get the 1 minute traffic light right here. Well, this is a higher risk position because the 1 minute traffic light is not necessarily going to be the move all of the time that's going to give you all this move up. So you would go quarter off of this, and you've got this 200 EMA here. Well, on the 1 minute, you bounce above the 200 EMA, and then you see this 3 minute. Where is this? This 3 minute traffic light's up here, well above. The 1 minute's like down here, the 3 minutes above here, the 5 minutes probably going to trigger up in here. So you can do it with a lot of different things. You can talk about it with rims, but traffic lights is a really easy example. So if you have a scenario in which there's a higher probability of risk or a higher risk, you would take then less risk on that initial scale in. But as price starts to move in your favor and you see, okay, then there's a 3 minute traffic light, you're breaking levels, then you can start to add in. It all has to do with where it is on the chart. Does that make sense? This is SPY. This is just SPY, and this is just an example. So what we mean by quarter, Aries, is let's say that there's a reversal like this, where you see a 3 minute thigh gap right here. 3 minute thigh gap right here. Cool. Okay. So this is risky because you have this break right here. I wouldn't go, and this can chop around a lot, and maybe it has the ability to stop you out. Okay. So I would take a scale in of a position right here. You break this 13, you retest, get the traffic light. Maybe if I really wanted to keep this trade, I would buy more in here and ride this thing down to the 200. Does that make sense? That's what we mean about scaling in. Please don't go on Google. I saw what you were doing, going on Google and being like, oh, scaling in. It's very different. There's not some of the terms that we're going to use and the things that we talk about are exclusive to the way that we trade in the market. And you're not going to find them anywhere else, which is why they're so successful. If they were everywhere, I mean, everybody would know. But that's what we mean by the quarter scaling in. It's saying, okay, well, this spot has higher risk than a spot higher or above a certain level or having another traffic light. So I would then take less risk until it starts to go. It's very similar with swings as well. Like if I have like 3 different price alerts of levels that we need to break and hold, well, it's the same thing. Well, I would take a smaller position at the first break, size in a little more at the second one, and then at the last break, okay, then I have my full position. So you're letting the chart confirm the thesis for you as you slowly establish a position. It's slower on swings versus day trades. But hopefully that makes sense. Woo! 1 like away from 50 likes. I appreciate you guys. Keep slapping that on the way in. Let's do it. We got about, 17 minutes to go until the ding ding? But this is SPY. Tesla shark in here off of that, what was it, CFO news? Yeah, CFO news. Pros and cons on fix? What's fix? This thing just ripped. I'm not touching this. This I would not go for. And again, looking at the SPY right here, daily and okay, the weekly is just gonna look ridiculous. Engulfing weekly candle. I don't like that. Off of Fitch, daily doesn't look great. You are hunting this traffic light to the downside on the daily. The 4 hour is doing the same thing. If you get that 4 hour light up, though, I mean, you could see this market come back to the upside. But I mean, you do have all these EMAs to fight with up here. Like, yeah, when you're above these EMAs, they're going to respect, and then boom, when they break down below, oops, retest, more lows. So we need to reclaim all these EMAs. Get these traffic lights to the upside in order to see more upside. But depending on what happens with CPI later this week and some more earnings coming in, it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a day trade week. That's what it makes sense. My view, if we're still in a bull market. See, here's the problem with this. If we're talking bull or bear market, it's not this week, this month. It's the next year, the next 2 years. That's what bull bear market means. It doesn't mean like, oh, this week we could rip. That's not what it means. If you have a bullish bias or a bearish bias based on the chart, that's what we would look at more in the short term. I really don't give a shit if we're in a bull or a bear market. We don't really, we're not going to really see full-fledged bull market until the first drop after rate hikes or rate cuts. Sorry, rate cut. Historically, markets do like to sell off a little bit right after they cut rates. So it's almost like just a different way of looking at it. Like I almost don't give a shit. Like, and then if you're thinking about a bull or a bear market, like, oh, are we still in the bull market? Well, if we're thinking on a longer time frame anyway, well, the short term price action is not going to matter as much because the bull market would be for like long term positions. For short term trades, we're going to have bullish bias, bearish bias. Does that make sense? It's just two different ways of looking at it. There was another ticker I wanted to look at with you guys. Hold on. There's a couple. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, it looks okay. This is earnings though. See, this is the other issue. So like a lot of these earnings events and the catalysts that we've seen have been messing with charts. So like if I see consolidation 4-hour down, then rip to the upside off of earnings, well, I'm probably not taking it unless I catch it right away the next day off of earnings. So it's more so like, oh, the other stuff I'm looking at here, oil. So where's Exxon this morning? Exxon's up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. This does look interesting up here if it can hold some of these levels in healthcare. Oil and healthcare are on my radar. UNH, look at this daily chart here. Look at all this consolidation that you've got. Holding up a lot better than what the overall market is. That's what I'm looking at right here. So it's not necessarily what can go on like crazy moon missions. It's what is kind of going away from what the overall market is doing. Oil, healthcare, ABBV. This is another one. AbbVie. Look at this. Holding a lot better than what you see the SPY doing on this daily time frame as well, and all these other tech companies. We've seen it on the heat map. The other thing that looks interesting this morning is DraftKings again. So they had earnings, did very well, I believe. Really, really ripped up, sold off with the market a little bit on Friday, and then are starting to move back up. DraftKings is definitely going to be something to look for. But yeah, healthcare and oil are going to be what I'm looking at. Oxy, another one. Oxy looking really interesting here off of earnings, coming right back to the upside there. Is there a way to check premiums on any ticker before market open? No. You still have a red squiggly line near your ticker even though you're about to. Oh, interesting. I would ask Hot Potato about that. Weevil doesn't show them? No, you're not gonna. Aries, you're not gonna see it until the market opens. But woo, what up, team? How are we doing? Make sure that you guys keep slapping that like on the way in. Help get these streams out to some more people. We're gonna be keep cranking out those videos for you guys this week. I know you guys have been enjoying those. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel so you don't miss it. I mean, we've called some bangers in those videos. Neo, Palantir, those have been gems, bro. Palantir earnings after hours today too. That's going to be an interesting one. Those contracts that I have are free, so those could go to zero and I'll still make money. Lucid earnings today too. I think they're going to get hammered, but that's just me. I don't like Lucid as a company. I think it's a piece of shit. But who knows? Maybe they'll prove me wrong. Okay, so this is another. I'm going to be looking at AMD here. So you've got these levels right in here that you can kind of see it respecting. You see it wicks above this, comes right back down. You gap up, you come right back down. You see this right here on earnings, you come right back down. If you can break above a couple of these levels here, I mean, you could be in an interesting spot. I mean, if you're looking at a trend line, bink, 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 like you're right there. So, I mean, I wouldn't do that. That's not how I would look at this. That's the daily. So the 4 hour is going to look a little bit more fucked up just because it's going to chop around a little bit more. But they are doing their best to hold this thing off at the 4 hour 200. So AMD has my attention. I don't know if I'll do anything with it, but yeah, 116, not bad, man. Nvidia, I haven't really looked at on the longer time frames. We can take a look at that real quick. Nvidia can really get going though. Yeah, I mean, daily doesn't look great. If AMD is going to go though, so yeah, so you do have this 4 hour down. You could easily see this 4 hour back up with some consolidation here, but this doesn't look like this. This is the problem. Like there isn't much out there that looks like this. This is my favorite. This was the 1200% Mara trade. Off of this break right here. So when I look at these swings, guys, and when I send you the swing list in master, I'm looking for stocks to set up as close to this as possible. Lots of consolidation and then the break with the 4-hour. So this is the daily. If you look at what this did on the, ooh, that's the weekly. I don't want the weekly. I want the 4-hour. So looking at this on the 4-hour, look what it did. Chop, 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 chop. This is nothing. This is kind of what AMD looks like right now. But you set these levels up top and below. So you just start trading in a range, trading in a range, trading in a range, trading in a range. Okay, but look at what the daily volume was doing. It was dying out. Not as much, but it was. But then you get this 4-hour light up, breaking the top side of this range. Okay, that's solid. And boom, 1,200%. Thank you. So these are what I look for on the swings, not like the short-term swings. The overall swings, like weekly traffic lights, daily traffic lights, those I'm going to be playing with a lot more time. These I can trade with a little bit less time, which is kind of what the market is giving us right now. It's like the breaks to the upside or downside are shorter lived. Because this was also when the market was running too. Like, what's the date on this? The 23rd of June. You go back and look at this on the daily on the SPY. Look where it was. 23rd of June. It's right here. You have all this movement up in the SPY. So why would I look at big swings to the upside if the market is telling me down? Does that make sense? And I almost wouldn't take long-term positions to the downside just because it's just been so choppy. And you've seen like rips up, sell-offs, like just a lot of craziness. So I'm either going to be getting like really sizing down and going with 0.5% to strategy, or I'll size up a little, maybe go with like a 5% allocation, but get like 3 months of time, 6 months of time. Does that make sense? So it's all that sliding scale of risk and what looks good. So I'll probably be able to send you guys a little bit of a list later today. I know I have a lot of shit I got to get done today. So we'll see. I'll try to get that list out for you. But if I don't like anything, those swings that I've given you guys recently, they've all hit at some point. Every single one has been a massive gem. I'm waiting on those Mara and Riot ones to see if they're going to break those levels and get that move, but it's just a waiting game. Have I seen Tesla's 4-hour yet? 200 test? Did they really? Oh, Tesla's sub 250. I like it. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, whoa, we're there. We're there. I was looking at this on the daily. Oh, we're finally there. Yes. Finally. Oh, I kind of wanted this 241, but so those are the two levels. I mean, we were talking about that back in here where the 48 was a little bit closer to this little bounce here. So, I mean, I can throw this up here on the daily, this level. So we have that. But yeah, Tessie really sharking in the pre-market here. Do I ever play QQQ? Nah, I don't. Morning, peeps. Hit that like button or moniker. Thank you, guys. Wow, we have a lot of slackers in here. Over 100 of you guys haven't hit the like button. Slackers. All right, we got 7 minutes to go until the ding ding. Let's have another amazing day, team. You need the NASDAQ subscription? Yeah, you do. If that's the issue, then yeah, you do. Woo! Who's ready? Who is ready? Don't be you guys are slacking hard. It costs you nothing to do it. Damn, bro. Fuck me, I guess. I don't know if I have any alerts on AMD. Let me look. Because I have a bunch of alerts on things, but I'm probably going to delete a lot of them and then go back and start looking. Do I have any AMD alerts? No, and it's kind of at a weird spot. Like, I'd have to set a few of them. Because you have this. You've got these levels right here. This 117.82, but you could easily get sharked off of this 121 again. Daily light up, I don't hate, but you've daily lighted up and daily lighted right back down. It's not like it's not tight enough. It hasn't consolidated enough. I want to see the range settle in. Tell him to ring the bell. Is Gabe back? Yeah, Gabe's back. I think Gabe had a travel day from hell too. Also, fun fact, I lost my fucking AirPods. So when I'm on the air, like the train yesterday, I had nothing. So I got to buy new AirPods, which sucks. Volatile or chop day? Yes. Guys, it's going to be a wild week. And there's no way to know that before the market opens. There's not really any data today either. So we'll see. What's this rate tool telling us for the end of the year? 63.2% probability of no rate hike. But like you can see it in the media, they're using like the counter positive. They're like, or the opposite. I don't even know if I'm using that word correctly. They're saying, oh, 40% chance of another rate hike. Well, it's like, well, okay, if there's 40% chance of another rate hike, it means that there's then 60% chance of no rate hike. Like, okay, what are we doing? Inverse. I know. I think it's inverse. I think I was just trying to use big fancy words and I fucked it up. That's okay though. Where's DraftKings? Settling in. Settling in. All right, we'll see. Dude, I went to some epic places though in New York. Oh, we got people on the QR code. What up, team? Yeah, everybody gets their first month free to trade1348.com here. Remember, QR code on the screen. Use code GAINS, GAINZ, to get the only education that you will ever need to come in and have success in the market. That's what we focus on a lot, education, making sure that you guys have every tool that you need in order to have success. So if that's something that you guys are interested, let me actually throw that link in the live chat here. My AirPods are in my toiletry bag. They're not. They're not. I actually think they were in the car I took home. Yeah, Tesla CFO stepped down. We saw that this morning. Tessie slipping off of that. Bouncing a little here off of sub 250 though, which I don't hate. I really don't hate that. It was just at what, 260 something, wasn't it? Yeah, 264, bro. But do you have the pearls? Yeah, I got the pearls. Really, all that I needed to make sure that I had was my two phones and my apartment keys. That's it. All right, guys, 3 minutes. Yeah, masterclass is back today. You guys also might get another surprise today. You might get something extra today. I think we're doing it. I think we're gonna do it. Elon's getting surgery done. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I do have a lot of alerts. Oh, I have it in video on, but that one I think I have to delete after because that's been there. Have you tried to find my? Oh, no, I haven't. I probably should do that. Let's see. All right, guys, 2 minutes. Here we go. As he has two phones to separate his different lives. No, I mean, not really. I kind of just bought it because I knew I was going to need a new phone, like eventually anyway, which I pretty much do now. And then I also use this as like a camera when I go do cool things because I wasn't going to get like a new camera to bring around. And this camera's pretty good. Like a lot of those pictures and videos that you see of me being a dickhead on social media are from this cool phone. Was I long Tesla, my other account? No, I don't have. I've never had Tesla. I've never had Tesla. I wish I did though. All right, guys, 5 likes away from 100. We got over 200 viewers in here. What up, everybody? Netflix. I'm looking at Roku too. Roku looks interesting. What's Netflix look like on the longer time frame? I don't hate this. I don't hate that. Roku looks interesting too. Look at this. Well, I mean, it needs time, but like conversion back into the 13. I'd like to see what happens there. How much time we got left on this? 3 seconds. SPY coming up a little. Let's see what we get. All right, team. Let's have a great day. Tessie ripping. Ah, fuck you, Tesla. All righty. Let's see what we get here. What's the SPY doing? Ripping. Watch that 450 resistance overhead. Neo EV goes so far mooning, or are you just coaching them? Oh, Neo's up 2.5. Neo, I think it's in for a pullback soon. Dude, Tessie's already moved like $3 off the low in the pre-market. Where's DraftKings? Okay. Amazon reported earnings Thursday after hours, I believe. All right, team. Let's see. AMD got the move. A move. It's tight, though, in here. It's tightening up. If this thing can go just flatline, dude, I would love that. Just flatline for me. Tessie, that's a $4 move off the low. Almost 20 cents away. That's big. Nancy going, AMD going. All right, let's get this on the 3. Let's get. Oh, these are all on the right time frame, right? Ooh, Amazon Shark. I think AI did something. I think AI moved. Oh, AI down. Wow. Yeah, AI sharked. Where is this, though? You've got a little range that you're setting on it. See? You're just kind of slowly trying. You kind of broke this. AI doesn't look great here. Off the 48, though, that could be interesting. Tessie sharked. SPY still holding. Knifing, not sharking. That's true. It is knifing. It never really went up to be able to shark. Shark fin! Apple tanking. Okay, yeah. See, this is what we're seeing. We're seeing. See, this is what I'm talking about this week. Like, you're seeing SPY pumping, Amazon getting slaughtered, Tessie trying, but coming right back down. And then you're seeing a lot of these other things just get hammered. Where's Tesla on these longer time frames here? Because we were looking at this morning. Where's this again? Daily 48 and what is this? 4 hour 200? Yeah, 4 hour 200 on Tessie. And here it comes right back up. Palantir's under 18. It has earnings today. That thing's going to flash around. All right, let's see what we get here. Master Time, be back soon. Have fun, team. Make sure you guys hit that like on the way out. And I will see you guys back in. Tessie flying around, not doing much. SPY going a little. Here comes Stressla a little. All right, let's see. That 24 key resistance, same thing with the 48 on Tessie here. SPY trying to get going. There's no real data at 10, I don't believe. So let's see. DraftKings trying to pop back up. Amazon still getting killed. You got a minute left on the second 3-minute candle of the day. Let's see. So, okay, so 449.50 right now. Key resistance on the SPY. Key resistance on the SPY here. You're gonna need this thing to pop above. Tessie's just whipping around here, dude. Look at this. Look at that thing go, bro. Jesus. Look at this thing. That's like, how big was this candle? The high is 252.20. The low is 249.65. That's ooh, I just got an alert. Don't know what it was though. PayPal decides now's the time to announce a stablecoin. What? What? Man, PayPal moving. SPY broke it. There we go. All right, guys. Yeah, a lot of things are moving very fast at open. SPY, everything. Tessie trying to get above this 24. News in your DM from Evan. Okay. PayPal just launched a dollar stablecoin. PYUSD is fully backed by the US dollar deposit short-term US Treasury. Oh, we fucking seen what happens with that before. Oh my God, redeem for one US dollars. Oh God, here we go again. What's up with the Friday fit? I just decided to do it again. I don't gotta wear a suit every day. They also discontinued the stuff that I use in my hair, so I have to find new hairstyles. So I gotta wear hats and shit all the time. Dude, Tessie is whipping. Let's see what this wants to do. SPY trying to get up to that 450 there. Let's see if that's where it wants to go. Redeem for 1-to-1 until it gets broken. Exactly. How much cheaper is end phase going to go? You can take a look. Ooh, PayPal moving. Could go a lot. I haven't really liked this chart very much, though, especially on the daily. Like, this thing's just been knifing into oblivion. Tesla cannot maintain above VWAP so far. There's a move coming. You can see it here. It's going to have to do with what the SPY does. Like, if Tessie can run back up through this 48 here, which it could do in like that, which is crazy. Selling. SPY losing it a little here. Let's see what this thing wants to do. Shark starting on the SPY. It could be. Could be. It could just rim though. I mean, it's up 0.5%. I think it'd be possible to see that 250 test. I'd like to see it test it because if we can see it reject off of 250, that would be interesting to me. Because right now we haven't really gotten any like you're just kind of cruising up here with no levels. You're just sharking off of like nothing. Thoughts on Apple? Wasn't Apple dying? The daily chart's probably gonna look horrendous. Oh yeah, dude, this daily chart is terrible. No, thank you. 5 minutes selling. AMC. It's garbage, as usual. I haven't even looked at it. I probably won't look at it. Tessie sharked. Try to break these lows. Let's see if they buy this back up above 250 or they just let it die. Here we go. Yeah, there's that test. Here's the 13. That's interesting there. Let's see what this wants to do. Is it going to hold? Or are they going to shark it? Ooh, yeah, here comes the shark. But like that, you didn't even get the test. Like you didn't even get the test, dude. That's no fun. So you're coming down to this, what do you call it? The 24. Where's the 5-minute 13? Right here. Let's see. Used to show your ankles for AMC. No, I showed my ankles because it was fun. AMC is a piece of shit company after Ape. And I told you when that happened. So you can be upset all you want, or you can be like, oh, yeah, he was right, which is the logical outcome. But I know logic is hard for a lot of you guys. I know it's hard. It's okay, though. You'll get there eventually. All right. You're right at this 5-minute 13. You're looking like you want to break. Yeah, breaking. They're going to need to buy this quick or it's coming down right to that 5-minute 200. That's a big candle, dude. You want the Tesla gap fill? Where? This one? This one? That's big. That's pretty large. Ooh, shark, bro. Holy spy. Look at that. This is what I was saying. It's like you can't say that these are gonna move up. AMD. Oh, Amanda. Amanda, what have you done here? Let's see. Marlon. You do realize that that's because I told everybody their favorite stock was going to fucking crash. They sent me death threats and then it did. I don't care. It's about making sure that you guys have the right tools. If you're going to sit here and bitch and complain about AMC, you're a moron. Moron, dude. Stop being dumb. Like, seriously, stop being an idiot. I told you. You're welcome. AMD looks interesting. You guys are the same people that were like, "You're making money." It's like, okay. Little SPY bounce here. I have a very interesting video that I might make. You know what, Marlon? How about this? Maybe I'll make another AMC video and just explain to you again how it's a piece of garbage after earnings. Ooh. Ooh. That would hurt, wouldn't it? AMD is very interesting, though. AMD looks spicy. That was one that I was looking at this morning. And I was like, it just needs to chill the fuck out. Your friend called you a shill when you tried to save him on AMC. Well, you can call him a brain dead moron. Like, let's see. Be nice. People have hurt feelings. The truth is hurtful. It is. All right, guys, keep smacking that like on the way in. Let's see what we can get here. SPY, if this can recapture this 13 here, maybe you come back up, but this is now back in no man's chop bullshit land that I don't like. AMD looking interesting. Dude, Amanda is just on a tear. Let's see. Bro, he's literally telling you, like, we're not talking about this, bro. I can't, like, some of you are just so far gone, like, from saving. Apple just won't stop. Oh, yeah, Apple's good. Look at on the daily, dude, it looks awful. Boom, earnings. Bye-bye. DraftKings sold. Yeah, I've been doing it. Where's AMD? Still going, man. You're almost breaking, but you're not yet. I mean, you sort of broke this. You broke this level where it's kind of turn and burn from in the past. Just got a 36% on Apple puts. I'm back at a boy, bro. Good work. AMD lost it a little. Ooh, big shark. Big shark. Let's see. AMC is only going up for the earnings run up. AA even said they're in trouble and needs dilution. And then you said Reaper knows what's up. You literally, Marlon, are proving my point. You're just proving my point, bro. So then you agree it's garbage. They're just going to dilute you into shit, and then they're completely fucked. All right. SPY consolidating here, but it's right under this 200. I warned about Ape over a year ago. Yep. Some people listened. The smart ones did. And the people in here complaining are the dumb ones that didn't. But hey, I'm glad you're back. Now you can get all of this great insight into everything else that's going to happen because we've called so many amazing moves. Ooh. Oracle went from Shark City to, oh no, Oracle going. You're looking at AMD? I am too. I am too. I just need it to, like, I don't know. AMD is an interesting one because this thing has the ability, especially after that SPY shark that it held like that. That's some strength. Did Nvidia? Nvidia died off of that too, which is Tessie at 247. God, I mean, watch that 240 level there. Here comes the SPY cruising a bit. AMD overbought. Yeah, it is. It is. But the fact that it's like the SPY knifed like that, Nvidia did too, and AMD held is very interesting because that would show me that there's something going on behind the scenes there. Am I swinging calls for Tesla if it holds that level? I'm not going to blindly buy a level. No. What I would like it to do is come down here, consolidate, then get a 4-hour traffic light to the upside, breaking levels, and then I would touch it. That's what I would look for. AMD, new highs. Whoa. All right, that's fair. You just canceled an appointment to watch Tesla? Jeez. Yeah, it's very interesting right here. I mean, you could look for a thigh gap move, which it is starting to do here, especially with the SPY turning up a little, which is interesting. We'll see what happens with that, though. SPY, big move. AMD really ripping there. Holy shit. Yeah, let's see what happens on this next Tessie candle. I wouldn't be surprised if it hit, sharked, and then came back up. But AMD is just a unit, dude. Absolute unit. Yeah, here she goes. Here she goes. Is Tessie going? Not really. Not yet. Where's Nancy? Nancy, big candle. I want to see it test 450 because I want to see what the buyers and sellers want to do. Maybe not today, but I do want to see SPY test 450 this week and see what happens. You were able to pick up some Palantir on the dip. Interesting. I mean, they have earnings after hours today, so careful with that. But AMD broke 119. My favorite miners have earning this week. Oh, that kind of sucks, dude. Because they could make the move. I mean, they're almost far enough away for it to make sense. Yeah, they're down. I I don't hate that. I mean, you're seeing this trend come to the downside. If they report earnings and go boom right up, I wouldn't hate that. So we'll see what happens there. Mara starting to come back up. Here's the new candle on Stressla. AMD attempted that 119 there, but this is cooked. AMD is cooked. But it's got the juice, so we'll see. That dip here was aggressively bought. And here comes the Stressla. Yeah, I know they do. Riot almost looks better than Mara does. Well, let's see where Riot is compared to Mara on the daily, because that's an interesting one. So Mara lost the bottom end of this range. Did Riot as well? I would assume so. Yeah, they look identical. Dude, if AMD breaks 119 and screams to 120, like this would be interesting. PayPal trying to break pre-market high. Yeah, off the news that they off the news of their stable coin. I wouldn't look the 4-hour and daily look terrible on this. I mean, you could see it thigh gapping. It's just not time yet. AMD flashing around all over the place. So we have SPY on the 5-minute here. How's this look on the 3? You're just kind of retesting this 3-minute 13 here after the 3-minute 200 bounce. Watch this. Is it going to lose the 13 or is it going to hold? You got the 200 right here. I mean, the 24, sorry. SPY loving that 449 zone. Maybe this is the new cuck zone that we're looking at. Tessie, see? See? See what I'm talking about? What did I say? Oh, watch these next candles. I think Tessie could get a little sharp before it actually continues to make the move. Boom. So here's the shark. Let's see if it can hold. SPY losing again. AMD lost the 119. Couldn't break above. Let's see what happens to that later. See if we get another test of this 3-minute 200. Where's what else are we looking at? Nvidia losing it. Let's see if AMD holds 118. Here comes the SPY down to the 48. Yeah. Do I ever pay attention to the 30-minute charts? Nope. Nope. For day trades, you're going to be way late. For swing trades, you're way early. If I would look at the 15 or 30-minute chart, it's to see where an EMA is. All right, here comes another test of this 200, 448.26. AMD lost it. All right, let's see. DraftKings death, which is interesting because this thing reported decent earnings. How's this look on the daily? Oh, that's no bueno. AMD big shark. SPY coming down to that 200 here. Watch that. Was it 449.26 about? 448. Yeah, I don't like much here. This is interesting. 3-minute light down, but you're still above this 200 EMA. You got Tesla broke the low. It lost it. So that's what we were looking for. Like Tessie, yeah, thigh gapped. But again, I was looking for that further move down. Tessie doesn't really have the juice here. SPY, nope. I want to see a flush. Palantir, Dangrel getting killed. Sell off into earnings. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Palantir selling into earnings. A lot of profit taking coming in today, which honestly is not the worst thing in the world after the move that it's been on. Tessie in the 245s now. SPY coming back down to that 3-minute 200. That's an interesting move. Here we go. Are we going to lose this? We're losing it right here. Let's throw this on the 5-minute, see where we are. You're hanging on to that 48, but that's not great. Walmart just does its own thing. Yeah, I mean, still, there goes AMD. There's the flush. So that's losing that 200 big time. AMD lost like all $2 of gains there. Jesus. AMD paid a quick 22% off the highs while I watched Tesla print money. There you go. Yeah, AMD down to the 48. SPY losing it here. You've got these pre-market lows at 447, 44. Watch out for those. Yeah, SPX on the 1-minute, there's a giant gap that you could come fill. So here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Is there anything on the 5-minute? Is there anything on the 1-minute? I don't think there is. 5-minute, it's losing it. 1-minute, it lost everything. You double bottomed at the 1-minute 200. 1 for 2, but 6% on the port. Thank you, AMD and STV. Aries, no problem. No problem. Yeah, we nailed the Friday AMD move was great too for about 80%. That was a fun one. All right. Palantir still getting hit. Where's oil? Exxon, selling, Oxy. Wow. Is there anything rotating? Healthcare. Healthcare. Here we go. UNH. Still tighten up here, but this is really respecting this 13. Interesting. 2 for 2, up 5.28% on the port. Got to go to work now. Make money, everyone. There you go. Nettie's up 40.67% on AMD. Happy birthday to you, Nettie. Happy freaking birthday. Oh my God. Yeah. Again, guys, if you want to have the proper education in order to make money in this market like this, like you see all these people in the live chat doing, here you guys go. You get a free month to trade1348.com. There you go. Use code GAINS. The QR code's on the screen. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Yeah, so healthcare ABBV, is this rotating too? Yep. I mean, SPY is still green. But yeah, that's interesting. AMD trying to bounce off of this 117. It's 10:04. No real crazy data coming out today. Let's see. AMD couldn't hold. Tiger has your interest again? Upside, downside? Which way? There's a weekly chart. No. On the weekly, it looks interesting. Look. The weekly's got this level up in here that you could see easily screwed around with. AMD losing it hard, dude. Tessie's doing its best to thigh gap again, but like this thing is overcooked. Gap up on the Dow. Well, you're a little late from that. On the Dow. So where's Wally? Wally. Is this fucking restaurant time again? What other restaurants are there? I mean, they're all holding on. Mason, what up, buddy? How you doing? Let's see if Tessie can get this move up to the 13. It's just kind of trending down here, though. Play is green. Dave and Bot. Yeah, dude. Okay, so this is a... Let's check the heat map. I want to check the heat map here. This is important. Yeah, a lot of things are green. That's the problem with this. A lot of things are still green. Tessie movement. AMD, little bounce. Chipotle. Okay. CMG, is this up? Nope. Oh, Wendy's. When? Green. Ooh, Wendy. That's on the weekly, though. Wendy's on the weekly doesn't look bad. Yeah, a lot of these fucking food companies are looking interesting here. Tessie. Tessie. All right, let's see. Where's that AMC bag holder at? I don't know, man. I don't know, but they need help. I tried to help them, man. Like, again, I'm always here to help you guys. It's just, you got to be willing to accept the help. There goes SPY on the 1 minute. How's this look on the 3? Big candle there. Not a lot of volume, though. Yeah, McDonald's is green. Stress low. AMD trying to recapture 117. The big Buffett up almost 3% today. You talking about Burke A? Tesla trying the 1 minute 24 again, rim time. Oh, no, that's above it here. You really need the 1 minute 48 to go. That's what you need. That's a giant SPY candle, though. Jesus, God. This is chop. AMD back above 117. Berg B. Okay. All right, guys. Keep smacking that like on the way in. Let's see. I mean, I'm kind of having an idea of what I want for swings here, but nothing that's like jumping out at me as like, yeah, you came right up to this level here on the SPY. So if you somehow decided to buy SPY calls here, you just tapped the level, which you guys should have seen. Tessie hunting a 1 minute traffic light. Interesting. Let's go through. Oh, this one was interesting. Asana. Asan. On the daily. Look. It's just they're moving too much like this. AMD making an attempt. Tessie making an attempt. SPY attempting to break this level here. This could get interesting. Here comes Tessie, AMD. Sweet. All right, cool. Okay. 449 cuck zone confirmed for the SPY. I wouldn't say confirmed. because we haven't even seen the test of 450 yet, like today, this week. So in order to confirm that 449 cuck zone, well, you have to test 450 and reject. AMD trying to cruise again. Let's see if this thing wants to hold above that 13. It doesn't look like it wants to here. SPY, flashed, and sharked. Len, DHI, PMM, home builders are green. Yeah, it's almost like they're flying into value. But like also the problem then is, all right, well, we have tech up. Some tech. I mean, we have some tech going. That's why it's like it's a lot. It's very indecisive across the board. Tessie, 1 minute traffic light to the upside there. Interesting. Let's see if it can get above that 48, confirm, and actually start to get going to that maybe 1 minute 24 at 252, reclaim 250. That would get interesting. You'd need SPY to get going, though, for that. Amazon, see, that's an example of a thigh gap play that you wouldn't take just because it was too aggressive. Tessie, Shark, AMD, Shark, SPY. Yeah, it's holding its own, but nothing crazy. All right, guys. Watching. Yeah, this is very, very, very volatile. But yeah, again, for those of you guys that need the education to have success in this market, just like all those other amazing members of trade1348.com, let me throw the link in the live chat for all of you. Here you guys go. That's what we put. Oops. That's what we put first, guys. The education is the most important thing for you guys to have success. So here you guys go. Grab that link, use that code GAINZ, GAINZ, and you get your first month free. So there you guys go. And again, that deal is going away soon. We've given you guys a lot of time to hop in at that free month. So make sure you guys take advantage of it when it's still while it's still around. Tessie looking for that 248 break here. It flashed it a few times, but struggling a little. Watching crowd for a breakout. Okay. Not for me. I mean, if I was looking at this on the daily, I'd prefer this. I'd prefer something like this, consolidation. It's doing what a lot of these other stocks are moving. They're just like wildly whipping around, which I don't like. Selling pressure appears to be waning. It looks like it. So it depends, though. It could come back in very quickly. This was an interesting candle here. So let's see what happens on this break retest with this traffic light. So why can't I see the 448.75? Here comes, you did break that level, which is a good sign to see. I want to see the 450 test, man. That's what I want to see. Man, that's not great. I mean, you are tightening up here on AMD. Whoa, Tessie, pop candle. Doesn't look that big, but that was about, what, 60 cents? Do you wait for the candle to close above the 24? Yeah, candle close. Yes. Yeah, most of the time, Aries. Oh, is it stop? Oh, it depends. It depends on if I'm using the 24 as my risk. But if you're using an EMA as your risk, yeah, you're using the you're looking at it for what do you call it? Candle close. Which for those of you guys that are confused, candle close means there's a new candle that's being created. So if it's 3 minutes, it's 3 minutes until the new candle opens. When in doubt, wait it out. Yep. 100%, man. Yeah, that rim was nice. I just wasn't quick enough. It's okay. So again, Tessie, we're looking to see if it can get above this 48. It's just kind of chopping around doing what Tessie does. AMD looks like it wants to lose it all here, dude. Long position on SoFi. I don't like longs with the market where it is. No, I don't like just because look, you're under. I mean, we could look at it right now. You're under on the daily. You're under the 13. You're teetering at the 24. This is 50-50 uh-oh land. Volume spiked. Yeah, it spiked on earnings. That's different than normal volume spike. Tessie moving. Very different than a yeah, obviously volume's gonna spike on earnings. Wow, there goes the SPY. Here comes Dressler with it. Great rim there if you caught that with risk either below the 13 or the 24. But Aries, this is a good example. Aries, this is a great example of something that's a quarter. So if I saw this, it starts to move off and I went a quarter right here, then it's as it comes up right here, breaks some of these levels, maybe this one or this one, I could see myself getting more. I didn't, but that's how it would work. So here's that 48 test on the 1 minute on Tesla. If it can break above, okay, cool. If it can't, might be coming back down. Here we go. SPY cruising to day highs at 449.65. Done for the day, up 2.8% on the port. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that, buddy. SPY's resistance amount. I'm not sure what you mean by there. Are you talking about like open orders sitting there? Or are you talking about the level? I mean, the level right now for the key resistance on the SPY is going to be the day high, 449.65. On the longer time frames, it's going to be a little different. So new candle. So that's candle close. For those of you guys that were confused, that right there, what happened on the 3-minute time frame, that is a candle close. So if in the that's what you would wait for. TLT trying to hold 96. TLT is a very interesting spot. Tessie cruising here. Let's see if it can break and go. No, Tessie lost it all there. No, that's chilling. How'd this look on the 1? Where did it converge into? Oh, very nice. It's doing the same thing here. Stressler. SPY addicted to that 449 level like a bad ex-girlfriend? Yes and no. Again, guys, we're not going to know if that 449 is the cuck zone until we retest 450. Tesla broke above volume shelf. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of volume shelves, but yeah, it is pumping here. It is getting going. See if we can make our way up to that 1 minute 200 there. That could get interesting. Again, what did we say on Tesla? That first 3-minute thigh gap move, it was probably not going to hold because look at how aggressive this was. This was very aggressive down. The buyer stepped up quick, could not hold. Now it's really going, cruising towards that 250 there. AMD trying to get back above 117. SPY 449.50. Again, key level there, but the real big level is 449.65. So let's see what Tessie wants to do. The 1 minute's interesting here to me. You do have that 200 EMA up there. The 1 minute's getting a little cooked here, but the 3 minutes is probably fine. 249.75 on Tesla. Okay. Yeah, these things are just whipping. You'll take the VWAP projection? Yeah, patience, guys. Patience, patience, patience. That's one of the things that we talk a lot about in the learning curriculum. Dude, that learning curriculum I have for you guys and what's about to start coming from that, oh, you guys are going to be in good shape. So again, make sure that you guys are hopping in for your first month free. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, man. There goes AMD above. Here we go. Nope, couldn't do it. Yeah, and for those of you guys that still need to hop into masterclass too, go to the subscriptions area on platform, click Get Master, or reach out to Diana and Market Talk, and you guys are good to go. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Like I want to see what happens at 450. Like I just want to see what happens. Because old support turning into new resistance would get interesting. All right, let's see. Whoa, DraftKings? Hello. None of my price alerts are going off either for the swings, and it wouldn't make sense for them to either. Just where we're trading. Tessie flying around. AMD, same deal. Yeah, I've got this on the 1 minute here, just kind of watching patiently. You have this nice consolidation here in this little level right up in here. How's the 3 minute look? Little extended. That 1 minute 13 is holding it up. Tessie sharked. Tessie shark. Tessie shark. Let's see. Let's see if you can hold that 13. Dude, imagine if we got to 150 likes today. That'd be awesome. Guys, keep smacking that on the way in. Be super helpful. If it's 450, am I taking a call? No. No. Tony, here's the deal. I see you're asking a lot of really, really good questions in here. But the common theme is that you're kind of lacking the educational backbone and fundamentals of coming into the market. If you had gone through our entire curriculum, you'd understand that, oh, just because SPY is above 450 doesn't mean I'm just going to willy-nilly get calls. I would say either way, come in for free for your first month, watch all those learning curriculum videos from myself and Gabe, and get yourself on the right path. I'm not going to be able to explain to you the in-depths of everything that we're doing here in the market in one live stream, but we do have a place for you to come in and actually get all of that information and learning. So good questions, but no, if it hits 450, what I'm really looking for is to see how it reacts because it's a key level. 450, it's not necessarily on the chart that you can see it, but it's a key psychological level. 450, here comes SPY breaking a little bit here. That's what I'm looking for. I just want to see how buyers and sellers react there. It doesn't mean I'm about to take a position. Natural gas futures up nearly 5%. Interesting. But yeah, and that goes for all of you guys too. You all have access to that first month completely free. Go in, watch all those learning curriculum videos, and you are all good to go. Here goes SPY breaking day highs. AMD cruising back up. Hey, Marlon, I'm going to be very nice to everybody today. If you want to go talk about AMC and how you think it's going to go to crazy numbers, I would like you to then just go to somebody else's channel that is in the same echo chamber as you. because the things that I'm going to tell you is just going to make you upset and more emotional in the market. This stream is not going to be for you. It's just not. Back from Master, great session with Gabe. Oh, of course it was. I would expect nothing less. Whoa, AMD, big pop candle there. Say less, you're signing up. Awesome, Tony. We'd love to have you in there, buddy. Yeah, Tony, you're asking good questions. You're asking good questions, man. You just need that like educational component to help you out. And we have that for you. But use code GAINS, GAINZ. And then, so Tony, when you go on platform as well, don't click on the one that says free. Click on the monthly one, because that's what's going to get you access to the community, the educational videos, and everything. When you click on the monthly option, it'll say it's 69. But when you type in the GAINS code, GAINZ, it's not with an S, it's with a Z. You get your first month free. But there you go. Thanks for letting me know it's breaking through. You wait for the short signal. There you go. Yeah, AMD looking interesting here. Tessie trying to break it back above 449. Interesting. Microsoft Bing says can experience new AI-powered Bing in third-party browsers on web and mobile soon. Is Microsoft moving on that? Could be. No, not necessarily. Oh, Tessie breaking up here too. AMD. Holy shit, dude. This thing's a monster. But yeah, everybody give a nice warm welcome to Tony. He's taking the step in the right direction. There you go, buddy. We're happy to have you. We'll get you going. If you have any questions, you just let me, Gabe, Diana, anybody know, and we'll help you out. Back from Master, no regrets. There you guys go. Yeah, for all of you guys that still need Master, you guys know where to go. Spy Shark off the highs. Whoa. That was very short-lived. Tessie, rip tank. AMD still holding here, though. Where did Tessie go? It's pulling up, but that's not good. That sell candle's not great. Spy, right back to the 1 minute 13 there. AMD holding 118. I mean, if this breaks 119, dude, that just goes, this would be interesting. So here's what we saw on AMD. We saw a nice rip, shark, consolidation at that 200, 3-minute traffic light with confluence right here. Again, these are the tools that you guys get access to with this chart. Confluence right here. You can take an entry with nice tight risk below the 24. Boom. Nice solid trade there. 4 trades on SPY this morning, 4.26% on the port. Master does it again. Done for the day. There you go. Long on TG. Thigh gap? What do you mean, Mara? Thoughts on Rocket? RKT? I mean, this thing can get... Ooh. This was... Okay, so here's an interesting thing with earnings. If I see a trend down like this and then earnings just goes boom, shifts it, I mean, I'll look at it more. I just need to find more of them. But that's an interesting one. I would have much rather liked to look at this on Friday versus today. But yeah, this thing's moving. If you caught it, SPY 450. Yeah, dude, we're not getting that fucking 450 test. I want to see it test. On the trend type settings. Oh, I use short on the thigh gap settings. Yeah, I use short. I like it better. That's just the way I view it. Again, we're going to look at things slightly differently sometimes, but it's going to get us to the same result almost every time. Like you guys will see, Gabe, like remember all those screenshots that we've shown you guys of us taking the same trades? We'll look at all of the stuff that we provide you guys in a very similar way, but it won't be exact because again, we're different people. We're going to look at it slightly differently. Here comes SPY cruising again. But yeah, Tony, welcome to the team, buddy. Tessie losing 248. AMD chilling right around 118 here. But look at this on the 1 minute. It's converging into this 1 minute 13. Same thing with the SPY here again. EU opens in-depth investigation into Adobe's proposed acquisition of Figma. Dude, the Adobe trade, man, I mean, I hit it nastily. Like, I made some decent money on Adobe, but I missed a lot of this up. Like, I was nailing it, like, right off of here, but I was out quick. Because remember, that was the time when I was like, yeah, I kind of got to start sizing down because I'm up so fucking much. So I was like, I'll just take it. But yeah, the Adobe trade was filthy. Woo, we are 30 likes away from 150. I appreciate you, team. We got about 30 minutes left of the stream. Yeah, Tessie's losing it here. Ooh. Sharky Shark on the SPY. Is that a 3-minute test? I think it is. Yeah, almost. Nastily. Is that what I said? Oh, cool. Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, let's see what we get here. You couldn't really follow through above these highs, which is interesting. So that's what I'm looking for. It's how are we able to follow through when we end up breaking these highs? The buyers look like they were there pushing this thing up. A lot of these other stocks were catching a bid too. Tassie was making a nice move. Where's this on the 3-minute? 3-minute didn't do anything nice. SPY rim in the 13 on the 3-minute. Yes. Is it on the 5 as well? No, but I could see it there. PayPal trying to go up again? Huh. Yeah, nice bounce there. Same with AMD on the 1. PayPal you're looking at? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is. That is what it's doing. It's not my favorite chart right now. Just because of this. It feels like you're trying to catch a falling knife. That's what it feels like. 63.96 strong resistance needs to get what? Wife to cruise? Over to cruise, I'm guessing you mean? Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting move here. You're consolidating right at this 24 above. I was like, what? Volume broken. Yeah, but like it's gonna fly around either way. Here's the problem, Ralph, is that the volume shelf is really gonna hold more weight on the longer time frames. I personally would not use it in a day trade scenario. Little volume on the SPY. What are we at today? Yeah, I mean 14 million. It's still early. It's 10:30. Tessie slipped hard here. SPY 3-minute test. It's pretty low, Louis, though. It is relatively low. I want to see AMD turn and burn above. Dude, I don't hate this. This 1-minute AMD setup looks interesting. If this goes confluence on the 1 and starts breaking here, 118.17, you could see some fireworks. But who knows? Tassie trying. SPY rimming again. 244.75 is the shelf on Tesla intraday momentum. So I got it. I'd look at it a different way. If Tony's still here, Tony, let us know once you're in platform with us, and we will give you a nice, solid congratulations from everybody. There's a gap. Right, down to the 240, I think. Is it? Or is it way lower than that? It's this. It's way lower, 234. Yeah, you're back up here. Wow, you really, Tessie is moving like a wild person today. Great rim again on the SPY. Aries, that's another example there. Just quick scalp off the 13. So here comes AMD a little. There's the confluence. If it holds, dips above 118, this could get spicy. Yeah, the last time that I worried about a gap on Tesla, I missed out on like $50,000 to $150,000. So I'm gonna I'm gonna relax on worrying about Tesla gaps if you don't mind. I'll show you where it was. I'll show you. This was the gap I was worried about, 145. And I was trying to get it down in here at these levels. And then I got worried about this. And then whoop. So I had a bottom tick. And then I, just cut it quick one day. I could actually show you the day that it was that I cut it. And you're gonna be like, you're an idiot. And I'll be like, yep, this day right here. Or no, this day. It was this day. Because it sold off and I was like, nah, fuck this. I think it's coming down. Here comes Tessie. ES new high. Oh, did SPY do it? Yeah, SPY new high here too. Couldn't hold though. That's the important part. I want to see. They're really trying to fight it on its way up to 450, which can mean a couple of things. One, they don't want it to get there because if it breaks, it's going to go. Or two, there's just so much selling pressure that even if it gets there, they're going to be like, no. So that's why I want to see it at 450 and see what happens. DraftKings looking strong now. There it goes. I mean, this is not something that I would take right now. Here's why. Pop quiz. Why would I not take DraftKings here? 12% on the port. Blackout Gambler. Shout out to you, buddy. Taking the education that we provide you guys and just killing it. Why would I not take this DraftKings trade? Well, the move was from 30.50 to 31.94. That's a $1.50 move on a $30 stock. Right under the 3-minute 200. Could it continue? Absolutely. But this isn't necessarily the thing that I look for. What I want you guys to understand is sometimes that I'm going to say that I don't like the way that it looks. Yeah, already made a big move. But it doesn't mean that it can't continue. It means that from what we are looking at in the market, it's not like we're not here to try and catch every bit of every move. We're here to look for very, very specific setups where we have an edge. And that's what we teach you guys. Like, if you miss this, cool. There's going to be another setup coming in soon. The name of the game in this market is patience. Tessie trying to break that 3-minute 24 there. AMD looking good. So what did we say? Confluence on the 1 minute breaking above these levels, starting to move back up. It'd be awesome to see it break up here, but you did kind of double top. That's not great. Oh, just bringing it up to you. Yeah, that's fine, Bor. That's fine. Best thing I've learned from SCV is risk management. Thank you, David. I appreciate that, buddy. That's one of the most important parts. And again, I've made that Twitter thread for you guys last night, which is a really weird way of saying it now because threads. It's the one where it says risk. Actually, let me actually just copy this and throw it to you guys in this live chat here. So there's that tweet. Go read through that little risk management thread there that a lot of you guys need to understand. There's very specific reasons as to why I say the things that I do with risk management. It's all in that tweet. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like or a retweet on that, that's fine. But as long as you have the information, that's all I care about. Risk management is what I said. What did I say? Why are you guys laughing at me? What did I do? Here comes SPY approaching. You're not far away from 450. You could do it in 2 candles, one candle even. Oh, the thread and threads thing. Yeah, that thing. But yeah, again, make sure you guys, again, notifications on Twitter. I'm going to post a lot more of those for you guys. I thought you wanted us to keep swinging for the fences like a wild man. Nope. No, Keith. Yeah, there goes AMD. Well, we got some nice things cooking here. Let's see how we do. SPY is over here making new highs, I think, right? Yeah, 449.81. It's slowly cruising up there. Tessie's trying to just get above that 24 here. If it can, then you're looking at that 3-minute 48. SPY keeps inching up. Yeah, it is. It's just inching higher. There goes AMD again. You got the high at 119.08. A little less than $1 away. Actually, you guys want to? Okay, I wanted to look at something today, but I was like, did I see Tyson Foods earnings? That's a staple that got smacked. People maxing out their pantries. No, I did not. What's up with that? Down 7. I haven't looked at their earnings, but that's interesting because a lot of the other like food and those companies are doing all right. Tessie 3-minute traffic light, but very, very tight here. I'd want to see some like aggressive breaking higher. All right. We also got Palantir earnings after I say Tessie Shark. See, AMD slowly making its way up there though. SPY, another shark. Let's see if it comes down and rims again on the 13, just making higher lows, higher highs. You're looking at the welcome page. I think I'm signed up. There you go, buddy. Tony, welcome. Make sure that. So, Tony, here's what we're going to do. Make sure that you are following the Trade 1348 Twitter account. There's a link there to the free section of the Discord. If you don't see an area to say join the conversation or something, go into the free part of the Discord and then ask a question and people will help you in. But it's pretty self-explanatory when you hop in on platform. You click the monthly membership area, you type in your code, and then you're good to go. But welcome, Tony. Yeah, we got another rim here coming in on the SPY. Tessie really lost it. Thoughts on Disney? I know you don't like stocks going into earnings, but it looks like it wants to make new lows. Well, here's the deal with Disney. If they report good earnings, I'll be all over that because look at this trend. The trend is way down. The trend is down, 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 down. If this thing can report good earnings, which is I think right here, and shift the trend, that would be a very interesting sign. Tessie flying around doing a lot of weird shit here with the SPY. AMD holding nicely though. Tesla CFO stepping down. Yeah, that's already out. Well, we already knew that. That's been out. That came out this morning. So if that's getting recirculated and that's why the candle is doing this, I would expect that to get bought up. AMD looking strong here, dude. Let's see if this can hold this 1-minute 13. Big shark there on the SPY. You do have this 5-minute 13 down below. Yeah, you broke the 13 here. That's not great. Tessie, ooh, that's not good. Five-minute 13 test potentially coming in. The fact that it can't even get to 450 though is interesting. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's see if SPY's going to bounce off this or get killed. AMD looks strong. Here it comes. 449.50 again. AMD cruising. Your brand new Toyota Corolla profits for the day. Set your stops on a runner going golfing. Have a great day, all you too, buddy. AMD cruising. Let's see. The 5 minutes interesting here. Yeah, they didn't want that. You got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. Let's go golfing. I'd love to go golfing. Tessie in a terrible spot. You break 449 fit. No, they don't want this, I don't think. 3.26% on the day. Have a great day, team. Alex, you too, buddy. So you got a minute left on this candle. AMD 118.50, bro. Back up. There it goes. There she goes, man. $118.52. Spot. Ooh, here she goes. Nope. Sold a little into there. Trying to get above 449.50. It's respecting that 5-minute 13. You got a minute left on this candle. Let's see what it does. New 5-minute candle coming in. Let's see if this is a pop candle or like a whoop. AMD. Wow. Yeah, no, they sharked that hard. Look at that, dude. Yeah, this is getting a little interesting. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Dude, AMD is holding so well. That's so interesting. Look at that. Even with this bullshit on the SPY here. Let's see. Dude, it might have the juice today. Let's see. This is just cruising on the 1 minute here. Just cruising. SPY trying to retest the 1 minute trend. Looks weak. It does look weak. Yeah, here it comes slipping. AMD lost it. Tessie's coming down. Are they gonna bait this to the 24 like they did last time? That's a big candle. 449 test here. Yeah, there she goes a little. Where's this on the 3 minute? Is this a 3 minute 200 test? No, not yet. It's almost at the 3 minute 48. Oh, hold on. Yeah, AMD just really doesn't give a shit here. Yeah, so you bounced off that 5 minute 24. So this back on the 3. AMD is a beast. Today it is. Really got sold into there, though. Let's see if it can cruise up through these highs. 119.08. Nope. Didn't want it. All right. Yeah, Tessie's still getting whacked. Yeah, if the SPY loses this, Tessie's going to get hammered, I think. Cashed a bunch of shares over the weekend. Well, if he did, I mean, that would be a little bit better for price action coming into this week if he already did it. Dude, AMD doesn't give a fuck. Look at this. He's like, yeah, whatever, market. I'm going to do what I want. All right, cool. Let's see. All right. AMD looks to be the only one that's got the strength on it today. I mean, SPY's just getting hammered. All right, let's see. AMD's still pushing, dude. Tessie, not so much. I'd be careful for a knife here. Because if SPY loses this, Tessie's going to go too. Yeah, here goes SPY. Tessie didn't do it yet. 17% on the port with Apple to the downside. Time for two wheels and some twisties. Enjoy the day. I don't know what that is, but have fun. Have fun with that. Yeah, here comes Tessie. SPY got bought on that. There it goes. Wait, how the fuck? AMD, you were showing so much strength, and then when the SPY decides to bounce, you're just like, I can't do it. AMD. Last time Tesla opened a 4-hour candle below the 4-hour was April 18th, 2023. Then what happened? Can you just tell me? Can you just tell me? I don't really want to look. Fine, I'll look. April 18th, 2023. Oh. Ouch candles is what happened. 3 for 3. SPY puts printed. Secure the bag, people. Attaboy, boring trader. All right, let's see. It's really, if it can get above that 3-minute 24, you might have some fun, but it's struggling. SPY just teetering at 449 here. So you haven't even seen the 450 test. I mean, sort of, you could say the 449.90, I guess, but I want to see it hit it and then see what the market wants to do. There goes AMD losing it. Throw this on the 3-minute now. See where this is. Got a little room down. There you go, boring trader. Attaboy. Just be careful. Don't do anything silly. See what happened to DraftKings? Remember when we were talking about DraftKings, why I wouldn't have taken that trade? Bing, dead. Thank you. Okay. Nancy. Ooh, Nancy not looking great. AMD's holding nicely, though. 4.8% on the percent on the port and out. Have a good day, everyone. Dude, you guys are crushing it. I love seeing you guys win every day with you guys. It's all the education, man. That's what it is. But team, I think we are going to be wrapping it up for this morning. Be on the lookout for some videos a little bit later tonight. I'll probably do a little bit of a recap of what Palantir does on their earnings after hours. That'll be an interesting one. But again, remember, if you guys want the best education there is, how to come and make money in the market with us every single day. Free for a month. The QR code's on the screen. The link's in the live chat for you guys. Use code GAINS, GAINZ. Make sure you select the monthly tier, not the free tier, because the monthly tier, when you come in for free, is going to give you access to everything. If you click the free tier, it's not. So team, again, go check that out. But that is going to wrap it up for here. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Have those notifications turned on for the channel, all that nonsense. Subscribe if you are not already.